Revelio. Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever.
Lumos.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it, by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of the Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio. Levioso.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
What was that?
Accio.
Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon.
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Confringo!
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I...
The room of requirement. It's unplottable. Deek's seen students in... You seem to...
I was thinking about needing...
Oh, that explains it.
What I need's...
Well then, the room. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable...
I imagine the
It... Very good. Spellcrafts are... You should have acquired some...
I did.
Wild resources, they can also be collected.
I see.
You can in... Why don't you give it... You should find both... Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any...
I will... I'm ready for the next
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive... to the Ministry, hoping... Time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisites. Do see me after class.
I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat. I could use... New instruments are Spare a Canuck. Tips in the hat, if you please. Come now, don't be stingy. I could use some gold. Spare a Canuck, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. Come now, don't be stingy. I could use some gold. Spare a Canuck, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold. Spare a Canuck, a sickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. Come now, don't be stingy.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't.
Hello.
Oh, I suppose it's my... Except, of course, for...
What do you have?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to
Revelio.
stop by soon.
Accio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. A wise decision. Thank you.
Dealing with UN.
Most goblins in my family were... one time or other.
Yes! Protego! Confringo!
I won't...
You only have Ranrock to blame. These rocks have seen better days.
Did you hear about the new spell we're learning in Charm?
That was it! Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Confringo!
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Talent and resolve are a potent
Thank you, Professor.
Now. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good.
Diffindo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
That's the last time I ever...
Dude?
If only.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. Looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do? And you, my young friend, see?
I do.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess the potential and power of which will... The location of each of 4 trials. Trials that... Do you recall the
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Charles is... We have waited this...
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful.
Handy resource indeed.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Lumos. Revelio.